Hello friends, I hope you all are happy and healthy. Today I would like to do some apple stamping. I have one apple that we'll be cutting in half and we'll be using this as our stamp. I'll show you what I have prepared. I have our one apple, a cutting board, and a safety knife. I also have a paper plate with paint on it. I'm using watercolor paint. I have chestnut brown, fire hydrant red, canary yellow, ivy green, and caterpillar green. I also have a wine cork, and we'll be using both sides of this to stamp with. You may also find other things around your home that you can use. I also have a few sheets of white paper. We'll start by slicing our apple in half. I'm going to curl my fingers like this, and I'm going to begin pressing down. I have two halves of an apple. I can see the skin of the apple. I can see the flesh of the apple and the core. The seeds seem to be buried. I also don't have a stem that I can see or a leaf. These will be our stamps. I also have a wine cork ready that I'm going to be using as a stamp. Now I'm going to clean my area. I'm going to get rid of my cutting board and safety knife and prepare my art project. All right, we've prepared our apple and we have our stamps ready. I've also prepared my beautiful colors, and I've squeezed just a little bit out on a paper plate. I have a plate ready where I can set my stamps when I'm not using them, and I have a tray with my paper. Now I'm ready to begin. I think we'll start with our apples. I'm going to press down on the red paint, and I'm going to spread it around a little bit. So that I've covered the entire apple. Now I'm going to press firmly down on the paper. And stamp across. Now I'm ready to try with my caterpillar green. I'm going to spread my paint around so that I'm covering the entire apple. These are the only two colors that I plan on using for the apples. Alright, I'm going to press firmly down. And stamp across the page. Now I'm going to begin with my wine cork. I'm going to start with my dark ivy green and press across the page. Now I'm going to work with my chestnut brown, and I'm going to stamp across the page. Now I'm going to use yellow. And notice that my color begins to fade away as I stamp. For our next one, I'm going to place this to dry on a drying rack. For this one, I'm using the wine cork in my color brown, and I'm making the trunk of a tree. Now, I'm going to use my apples to stamp around to create an apple tree. Now I'll use green. And I'm going to use my dark green as the leaves around my tree. I'm going to widen out my trunk. And put a little bit of grass around. And we have created an apple tree. I'm going to place this on a drying rack, and we can start our next one. I'm going to refill a bit of my paint. I have my yellow and green. Dark green. And I guess I'll add a little bit of brown. And for this one, we can kind of just have fun and stamp wherever we'd like, all around. Now I'm going to use my green. All around. I'm kind of wiggling the apple a little bit to get the color to stay. Now I'd like to use my wine corks. I'm just gonna have fun stamping. Green now, my dark ivy green. That was fun. This is what I've created. I'm going to place this to dry and get all cleaned up. I'm going to go put my paint away and my stamps and wash my hands. It was a lot of fun stamping with apples. I really enjoyed working with paint and alternative stamps. I used an apple and wine corks. I'd love to see what you use and what you create. This is what I created today. Here I was working and experimenting with my colors. I made an apple tree, and I went a little crazy and had some fun. I hope you have fun getting creative too. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye now.